As our children come into the world, we dream of them being successful. And in our minds, from the first time we lay our eyes on that beautiful baby, we start planning their future. But the truth is, we only have so much influence over how they launch into the world. However, I believe there are three elements that every employer looks for, and we can help coach them as we parent them as children and well into young adulthood. As an employer, I always look for people with strong character. Some of the qualities that we can coach our children when they're young that will equip them to be good employees later are servant heartedness. Having a heart for service. Every boss loves the idea of having somebody on there who's willing to serve customers and other employees. I also, when I think of character, I look for a sense of personal purpose. Do they know who they are and why they're here? And does that align with the role that they're seeking? I look for people who are team players. I love ambition, but I love ambition for the team to succeed even more. I'm interested to know what their core values are and how they develop those. Those are some of the things I think about when I'm looking at a candidate's character. The second, and by the way, I'm looking at character that matches the organization. The second thing I look at, and all employers look at, obviously, is competency, right? I'm looking for someone who's a lifelong learner. So this is what I suggest. Read to your children from the very beginning and let them see you reading. Take them to interesting places and teach them to be curious about the world. The second thing I look for in regard to competency is I'm looking for a specific skill set. So help your children discover their unique gifts and then help them grow these gifts into the competencies that will serve them in the future. And I'm looking for good communicators. Can they explain their work, both in verbal communication and written communication? Teach your children the art of communication, especially with adults. And try to get them to read a little every day and write a little. It will help hone their skills for the future. Now, lastly, after I've looked at character that matches the organization and competency that matches a specific role, I'm looking for an employee's chemistry that matches the team. So we know it as their children, people who play well with others, right? Children learn chemistry in all kinds of ways. They learn them in play dates, in organized community events. They learn them in organized sports, and they even learn it in their interaction with other family members. So ensure they're involved, but not too involved, to learn this crucial skill. Teach them to go the extra mile, to do more than is expected, and to be kind and friendly to everyone. And that's how you can coach them to have great chemistry for future success as an employee. Most parents already do all that I'm suggesting here. After raising 3 20-somethings in my own family and selecting thousands of young talent in my profession, these are the critical elements that I found to preparing to one day launch that young person in your home.